All right, now moving on to question 3. In the recent podcast with Bar Down, James Dunphy talked about a prank he pulled on your teammate, Drew. Do you know what we're talking about the cutting of sticks? And then it happened not in practice, but on the power play, I think, in a game. Can we just hear your side to defend yourself for the people?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely
not much.
Don't
spare any detail, Brady, because this is iconic.
No, there's not much, defense for myself, but we're going to start it out. So this is the day before, and just in context, we're playing St. Louis the next day at like 2:00. So we're not going to rank only for game time.
Is this this year or
no?
Last
this is
year?
like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
And it's been under wraps for a pretty good time, but then James Duth just released a book and the story kind of came out. So here's my side of things. So I get to the rink, let's just say it was a Friday practice and we're playing on Saturday at 2. That I get to the rink and my sticks are taped, clear tape, like not even like a big prank at all. And I'm just coming back and I'm just like what the just who did that to me? Like somebody's gonna get it.
Can't do it to the captain.
No. And then I had DeBrincat sitting on my right in the locker room and Timmy on the left. And they're like, I'm like, who was it? Like, I don't know. Like, just, I didn't see it, even though they've been sitting there that whole time. I was like, who was it? And they like didn't say anything. So I'm like, and then in my head, I'm like going around the room. And I'm like, all right, who kind of has the nuts to do that? And so I'm like, I immediately went to G, because that was the year we were just kind of giving it back and forth with each other. And I think he was already on the ice, or no, he was in the gym still warming up. So I'm like, quickly, I grabbed the 3 sticks out of his stall and I sawed like almost like a quarter of the way through on his shaft. So you couldn't see it, like grabbing it.
You're not checking that part of your stick.
No, like I did it like
prepared for game.
I did it in the middle, so I didn't want to do it too low because it's by the blade, and like obviously people like look at the blade and they'd be able to see it, and then too high it's like the tape, and then like your hand's there so you'd feel it. So I did it right in the middle, and I did it to 3 sticks, and then it's almost like right when I did it, poof, out my brain. I just went completely rocks. Like just didn't even think about it, and then I went on the ice, just kind of feeling good about my craft. Paws are nice. Boots, we talked about it. Boots are money. So practice is over. Nothing happened. I was like okay.
You forget about this totally until the next day. Like
I'm telling you, when I did the sticks, right away I forgot. I just like it was over and done with. Yeah, I was just moving on to the next thing, and then all of a sudden game time happens. First couple shifts. No, fine. Nothing happened. Feeling good. And then we have like a power play. Like it almost feels like 5 minutes into the game. We go out there.
We will be getting clip about this, by the way, Bray. We will be getting that.
We went out there. We didn't score. They came out there. And all of a sudden breaks his stick, comes back to the bench, and then knocks down a puck, breaks it again. And then it's a 2-on-1, but he changes and he's furious. And he's like looking at his stick. He's like, ref, grab me those sticks. I need to see those sticks as the play's still going on.
So there's 2 broken sticks on the ice.
Yeah, 2 broken sticks on the ice. And he's like, ref, bring me those sticks. I think somebody fucked with them. I was like, and then right when he said that, I was like, oh my God. And then he starts giving it to Braden Shen because they played together in Philly because he thought he did it. And as he's doing that, like our equipment trainer, so on the forward side, like the sticks are on the D side in the first period at home. I'm like, hey, John, can you come over here for a quick second? And he's like, what? I'm like, just come over here for a quick second. And then like, we kind of do like one of these. I'm like, G sticks. I cut them. There's a third one. Get fucking rid of it. Get rid of it. So he went in the back, and it must have been in the back. And like, he's giving it to Shen and TV timeout. Like, this is when it's fully me, Brinksy and Timmy are all sitting next to each other. And they're dying laughing. I'm like freaking out. And G's like giving it to the ref, giving it to Shen like on the ice. And I look at Timmy and Brinksy. I'm like, we're taking this to the grave. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. If I hear you both say anything about it, you're done. We're not friends. That's it.
So Brady, and for context of the story, so like you cut down 3 sticks. Like you obviously didn't know that
they're his game sticks. But
you were trying to do it to the practice sticks.
But he already played a couple shifts, and then those are like his power play sticks.
That much, really.
Yeah, so he went power play sticks.
Power play sticks for the game. Oh man!
And I had and then that happened, and I was like, and then finally he came back to the bench, I wasn't risking these two ratting on me, so I got ahead of it like a mature leader that I am. I said, hey, G, it was me. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I cut your sticks, and I totally forgot about it. Immediately, his face went from like here, just straight ahead, staring. And then we ended up like first period, I tried talking to him like intermission and iced me. And then we ended up playing pretty solid. That like after the second intermission, like gives me a wink. Didn't say a word to me, but like we had a couple cooks.
He must have scored. Fuck.
No,
he was a cook.
No, we had a couple cooks. So, and then after the game, he's like, "You're lucky that we won that game, because if not, I was gonna fucking kill you." So
that is the best.
That ended up being a good story. And he keeps saying he's gonna get me back, but I think he's totally forgot about it. And moving on.
Oh, Brady, you don't forget about stuff like that. Like we talk about hockey players are the best. Right? He's waiting to like key
the
your
perfect
car
moment.
When you like
or
buy a new car.
He's gonna put like water in your stick, take a slap shot, and just breaks right on the first one.
I deserve it. I mean, I do deserve it. Whatever he's got coming, I can't be mad because mine was worse because it happened in a game. So it's like no matter what he does, it won't be as bad as that.
So good.
I would be livid. And you do not want him on your bad side.
Oh, he's an angry elf too. Like he's angry. Like great guy, like the best, but he's intimidating, angry, forced during a game.
That's awesome.
All right, moving on to question 4. Obviously, Brady, your press conference looking swole. There had to be a drug test as soon as they saw that picture.
It was a little bit before that, but I have the most embarrassing story. But I have to say it. It's a player's pod. It's an open pod. We just talk life. This is what happened in my life. This is what I had to deal with. So the Olympics, they have this, like Olympic testing for guys that, in contention on the team and they,
on top of like the current NHL one too.
So this is separate from the NHL, but they come and like, you don't know until like I found out I was on the ice doing like my rehab skate and all of a sudden I see a guy on the bench and I come from my water break. They're like, hey, like Brady, I'm here with the Olympic testing. Like we're going to test you today. So I'm just going to follow you around after. So this is like an early morning skate. I've been so embarrassed, but I have to say it. So I like don't need to pee. And then after it, I'm like, oh, I got to take a dump, but like I can't pee. So that's the only way I'm gonna have to pee is like having to take a dump. So I end up doing it. He's in the room, and then I end up clogging the toilet. And the guys there are like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, I can't pee without taking a dump.
Like, actually, you can't wash your hands with soap until we're done with this. Seriously, you're not allowed to wash your hands with soap either. Like it's nuts. All these drug tests are crazy.
And then on top of that, I didn't get enough pee to do it. So I had to do it again. And I'm so embarrassed. I had to go back in the room. Like, all right, I'm ready to pee again. So
room smells terrible.
So you had to go back to the bathroom you clogged already.
Oh, yeah. And with the tail between my legs. Like, sorry about doing this earlier. So, but here you go. Here's the rest of my pee.
He walks in like, all right, Brady, I'll follow you.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, this stinks. I ruined it. Like 4 other guys had to do it after. So I just completely ruined the bathroom for them. So that was very embarrassing.
I always thought that was like a folk tale that people would actually shit for like their piss test. But I guess it makes sense.
I couldn't pee without taking a dump, and I had to do it.
That is an awesome story, Brady. Good for you, buddy.